Les Deux Alpes is a ski resort in the French Isère département. The village sits at 1,650 meters and lifts run to 3,600 meters. It has the largest skiable glacier in Europe and is France's second oldest ski resort behind Chamonix, where the largest mountain in Western Europe is located, Mont Blanc. It has the longest normally opened full-on-piste vertical available in the world. It is a 71 km drive southeast of Grenoble. Resort. The Deux Alpes in the name do not refer to the two facing mountain sides that comprise the resort, but rather to two adjacent areas of the original mountain pasture on the north-south plateau on which the resort was built. These pasture areas are part of the two villages of Mont-de-Lance and Veuillet-Écoute-NOSC that lie in the deep valleys, respectively, to the north and south. Access to the resort is by road 1091 in Livet-et-Gavet. No road connects the resort to Veuillet-Écoute-NOSC down the steep slope to the south, but a gondola connects the two, and there is a footpath passable in summer. Winter. Les Deux Alpes offers approximately 220 kilometers of pisted runs and 2,300 meters of vertical drop. In terms of pistes, the resort has been termed upside down, as the lower slopes down to the resort are steeper and more challenging than the higher ski areas, including the wide and forgiving glacier runs. Less advanced skiers either take a gondola down to the resort or follow a lengthy, gentle but narrow track on the path of the access road. In winter 2015-2016, a new run made an intermediate route to the resort available, an effort involving the movement of over 550,000 cubic meters of earth. A wide area at the very bottom by the town is given over to nursery slopes. In total there are 100 marked runs spread across the resort. However, in addition, it is said to have as much off-piste as groomed piste. Les Deux Alpes also boasts one of the most extensive and revered snow parks in Europe, with a hay-pipe, multiple kickers, 2 border cross courses and many grinding rails. The snowpark is remodeled with new features added each season. Lifts. The lift system has a combined uphill capacity of 66,000 people per hour. In total there are 51 lifts serving the resort. At peak times lift queues can be very long, and it can take over an hour to travel from the village to the top of the glacier, which is sometimes closed due to blizzards, high winds, avalanche risks, or a combination of both. The resort of Le Grave can be accessed from the very top lift at the Dôme de la Loire by either walking or at certain times by ski tow behind a snowcat. It is only recommended for advanced skiers under supervision of a qualified guide. As part of the planned €350 million investment in Alpedway over the next 5 years, a new lift connecting the two resorts is targeted for completion on 2021, creating one of the biggest linked ski areas in the world. Ticketing. A part of the Grande Galaxy area of unlinked ski resorts including Alpedway, Le Grave, Puy St Vincent and Virginie, which offer limited sharing of ski passes. A 6-day ski pass includes 2 days in Alpedway and 1 in Serre Chevalier. Ski passes in the resort can now be used hands-free. Glacier. The glacier enables year-round skiing. A funicular railway tunneled under the ice transports skiers and, in summer, tourists to 3,450 meters, from where panoramic views can be seen of the surroundings, including Mont Blanc, some 100 kilometers distant, L'Alpedway and the Plateau de Vercors above Grenoble. Summer. summer. In summer, Les Deux Alpes becomes a popular venue for downhill and freeride mountain biking, with access to the glacier via the Jandry Express gondola lift. This opens up a vertical mile of trails down to the resort and an even bigger drop to the Barrage du Chambon. Les Deux Alpes has featured in several Tour de France stages, most notably a Marco Pantani stage victory in 1998, from which he went on to win the Tour that year. Some mountain bikers take the 15 km unpaved road, which leads from Les Deux Alpes all the way up to the ski resort, thereby being the highest mountain road in the Alps. The altitude difference of 1,550 meters, several very steep passages, as well as the coarse gravel on the road make this a very demanding trip. Les Deux Alpes also has the largest skiable glacier in Europe. Summer skiing in Les Deux Alpes takes place between 2,800 meters and 3,600 meters on the Girose and Mont de Lans glaciers above the resort. The 110 hectares summer ski area is open between June and September. 2016 avalanche. On the 13th of January 2016, 2 children and 1 Ukrainian tourist have died in an avalanche at the resort.